So I've been reviewing several guns from SAR USA. You follow my channel, you know how much I love PCCs and AR pistols. Of course, I had to try SAR's 109T in 9mm. Now I gotta say, when I opened the case, my interest peaked. Let's take a look. You're gonna want to check this out. I'm Drew Case from Beyond Seclusion, bringing you the reviews directly here to Gun.Deals. Now, real quick, if you're not familiar with Gun.Deals, they are a website where you can go and type in the gun or gun products you're looking for, and it'll show you anything and everything that has been posted from any user, company, or website. You know, some of the best deals out there. Now, Gun.Deals does not sell firearms or anything else. They simply browse and search the web for the best deals, saving you a ton of time and often money. They add nothing to the cost of the product. In fact, they simply redirect you to the web pages with the best deals. It's genius, guys. I love it. If you haven't, check them out. Now, before we do any shooting, let's take a quick up close at the features and the text and spec. Okay, so this is the SAR 109T. Now, this is after I've had it and done a few things. Real quick, out of the box as it comes, this is what it looks like. It's got a buffer tube on here that you're not going to be able to put a brace on. So if you want to have a brace, you're going to have to change that buffer tube out. And then this is something, it can be a bit difficult to get that castle nut loose on their buffer tube because of our bilateral or ambi quick detach here. So just know it can be challenging to switch out that buffer tube. For me, this is a pistol. I absolutely want the brace. I just don't want a bare buffer tube. And then obviously it did not come with an optic. That is Primary Arms 1X MP that's specifically made for 9mm pistols such as this. I'm going to do a separate review on that. Anyway, when we go to SAR's website on the 109T and then just Googling and looking around, it's really kind of hard to find some of the specs in tech. And that would be something I'd really recommend to SAR USA. They really need to beef up their technical data on their website and in the manuals. I don't know what the twist rate is in the barrel. I don't know. I'm not for sure what the thread pitch is. We do have Colt style mags. I'm not sure if they're exactly compatible with the Colt 9mm mags. We'll test the trigger here. I will say, and this is important to make note of, this lower receiver is not a standard AR-15. In other words, this upper is not going to fit on an AR-15 lower. Okay, this is proprietary. This is much smaller. It is extremely comfortable and ergonomic. Now, I did ask SAR about the trigger, and they did say that drop-in AR triggers will work on this, and we'll find that out. I'm assuming that the charging handle is also proprietary. We'll take a look at that. This is a direct blowback design. It's quad rail. We don't have M-locks on there. We do have these nice pop-up sights that come with it. They're not spring-loaded. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive, but they work. And then, just like most ARs, we've got our standard mag release here. Safety, which is not ambidextrous. I do like how it's engraved and it's labeled. And then our bolt release here. And like I said, the ambi. The retaining pins, they are stiff. They really don't want to come out very easy, which is, you know, classic for like Ruger ARs. You're almost certainly going to have to use a punch or something to push on that to help break that free. I got to say the grip is extremely comfortable. I haven't checked, but I do not think that this is compatible with just standard AR grips. I might check that here a little bit later. Just real quick, without a trigger pull gauge, let's just see what we've got for the trigger. Not really any take up. It's pretty crisp, clean break. It's feeling like around maybe 7 pounds. Let's see what we've got for reset. That's a short reset. Almost no over travel. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm happy with that. Short reset. Crisp, clean break. Just real quick here, I want to see what I get for a trigger pull on this. 7.5, a little over 7.5. Now I called it at 7. Almost same exact. So just a little over 7.5. Okay, let's get it zeroed at 50 using my PA1X MP optic from Primary Arms. Now I'm doing a separate review on that. It was designed specifically for 9mm PCCs and AR pistols like this. You're going to want to check that review out when I get it up. Okay, so sighting in here at 50 yards using the SAR ammo and our Primary Arms optic and the Hollow Sun magnifier on the 109T. Let's just take a look, getting some impressive groups. And I did have this target up, was shooting some 223. You can tell those smaller bullet holes. When I very first started zeroing this in, this was my first 3 shots aiming at this target. I dialed it up and I got a couple shots here and then I came just a little bit over. Anyway, the last 5 shots were all here and one of those. And then down here, I'd also come and dialed it over. That is impressive with an 8.5 inch barrel. What I want to do now. Hey, really happy with the results at 50. It's time to start having some fun banging on steel, or as I like to call it, steel banging time. Now I do really like these mags. You know, I wish they were a little bit more common, but they load super easy compared to like Glock sticks, which are just a pain. These, you don't actually need a loader. Okay, they just pop right in. They're not busting your fingers. What I want to find out is what we have for options, either aftermarket or if they do accept fully the Colt style mags. We'll find out, hopefully. Okay, so I'm using the SAR ammo. One downside to, these 32 round stick mags is they do make it really hard to bench. When it comes to benching, I really prefer 10 rounds. Anyway, I've got the Hollow Sun magnifier off to the side. I want to try just the sight picture with the Primary Arms and see how fast. This thing has really, really small to negligent recoil. Let's see how fast we can get 10 rounds on that steel. That's what I'm talking about. Let's try 200. We'll use the BDC and see how we do. Okay, so I'm going to use the BDC. According to that, I'm guessing it's probably off 115 grain, but these got some punch. I'm going to use that second black dot, and let's see how that works. I'm liking both of these. I'm loving the optic and I'm loving the gun. We're going to just guesstimate. Let's see what we can do at 300. Okay, now at 300, I am going to use my Hollow Sun magnifier. Gives me a little bit better image. There is the first line in the BDC there. I'm going to take my full-size IDPA and I'm going to set it center right on top of that first line. We really don't have any wind, so we shouldn't have any issues here with windage. And let's just see if we nail that steel. There, we got it. All right. I was shooting still too low. Took that bottom line, or that top line, and I moved it halfway through my IDPA. Let's see if we can do that again. Now that I know where it's shooting, I want to try again. Okay, so we've seen what we can do bagging this at some distance. Let's just see what we can do standing here at 100. I can do better. Let's try that again. Yeah. Okay, let's try this at 200. Hard to hold still. This thing is light. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Guys, happy Christmas Eve. It is Christmas Eve. I can't think of a better way to spend it. Anyway, I've got the 109T back here at the CQB range. Got to go to church here in a little bit, but just going to have a little fun. Let's see how fast we can transition. We've got almost a full mag here with the SAR ammo, and then I've also got another mag with some Wolf Performance. We're going to make sure that it does okay, doesn't have light primer strikes, etc. Let's just have... Happy holidays. Okay, I've got Wolf Performance here. See if we have any light primer strikes, ejection, failure feed, anything like that. Really liking this. There you have it. It is what it is. You decide what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful. If so, help support my channel. Come check me out on YouTube if you haven't. Otherwise, until next time on Gun.Deals, happy shooting. Remember, educate our young people to guns and gun safety, and be a safe and responsible gun owner.